Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Becca if we haven't met yet, and I'm really glad that you're here with me today. Today I'm going to show you the first house update of all of my plants being in one place. It hasn't been like this in a super long time. Actually, some of them have never met each other, which is very fun. This is not a house plant tour, that will be coming soon, but this is just an update to see where I put things so far and how they're doing in their new place. All right, so this little planty space has come together quite nicely. I talked about it in my thrifting video with this tray, which is super, super beautiful. This is the recipe box that I mentioned. And okay, first update that I have to offer. Okay, this avocado plant has sprouted. This is my first time I've ever actually had success. And the roots are so weird. I cannot understand how that's happening. But anyway, it has grown a stem. But I have never gotten to this stage, like I said, so I am a little bit confused. This is not how I've seen the leaves look for other people. So if you have any tips or tricks to offer me in this stage of avocado-hood, let me know. I would love your assistance, but I'm just absolutely shocked that I even got it to this point. So that's really exciting. The next thing to report on is my large sansevieria that was in my classroom was experiencing some weird rot at the top of these leaves. So I cut the leaves out of the plant and then I cut the rot off of the leaves, and they've since scabbed over, and I just put them in water. This vase is not filled up all the way, or else it would probably rot. It's only filled up like, I don't know, 3 inches maybe. I have no idea what was actually happening with them, but they just looked really soggy on the top part of here. Anyway, so one of the little cuttings already has roots on it because I dug down a little bit. So I'm going to put that one back in probably. Okay, so let's ignore the moving mess that is this, my grow lights and some hangers. Weird. But I have made a Fittonia salad, and I am so excited about this. This bowl is really big, so I'm going to put my hand in for scale. I don't know if that is helpful for anybody, but it's super, super full of Fittonia. This middle Fittonia that's the tallest is the one that I've had for a couple of months. The Fittonia that I had a year ago actually died recently, and I still can't talk about it actually, but it's good that I had a backup Fittonia because I don't know what I would do if I was Fittonia-less. But I was at my local greenhouse shopping around, and then I saw that they had just a ton of baby 4-inch pots, so I bought 4. Which seems excessive, but I never want to be without a Fittonia again. Like, I don't even want to fear that moment. And look at how big this leaf is. Like, Fittonia leaves are not usually this big, especially for this color. And I'm just overwhelmed with how beautiful that is. Like, the biggest Fittonia leaf I've ever seen is probably like this big, which is honestly not that big. So when I saw this one, I was shook. Okay, next thing to report on, what's on my hand? Oh god, life of a plant parent. My, not a philodendron, what is this? My Hoya publixia, or pubicalix, pardon, is putting out a new branch. It's not gonna focus. I haven't seen any new growth on it since I got it, and so seeing that little piece of growth is confirmation to me that it does like this spot indeed. So this is a little planty space. I'm wanting to take these little pots and put them on shelves throughout my house. I don't particularly love having them just lined up on the windowsill. I think it looks kind of cluttered, and I'm just not really into the cluttered plant look. I know that some people love it, but I just personally am not a fan. Okay, my Bantle Sensation Sansevieria, let's focus here, thank you, has put out a baby, if you can see that. I basically starved this plant, and I think it was stressed, so it put out a baby, which is cool because I can see that it is white. It looks like one of these ones. And it's so weird because my Bantle Sensation, a lot of Bantle Sensation that I've seen have like completely flat leaves, but my leaves are not flat, and they're getting quite a bit of sun here. Maybe it isn't a true Bantle Sensation because it's not like super white like others that I've seen. Let me know if this is not a Bantle Sensation. I'd love to figure out which kind it is exactly. You know what? It's not doing well at all. I think, well, I have a humidifier now, and it, you know, that might have helped, but it's just not happy. It seems stable as of right now, but it's lost like 5 to 7 leaves at least, and this leaf is barely hanging on, which could be a product of this being all white because the green part looks like it's still happy. And this leaf looks like it's still happy, but the rest of these lower leaves that are smaller honestly look like they're on death's door. So I don't know what I can do for it, if I can even do anything for it, but I do have a humidifier that I'm running pretty often for it, but I just don't know if that'll be enough, being that I live in one of the driest places in the world, and alocasias need a lot of humidity, and there's just some amounts of humidity that I will never be able to produce, and that is just something that I know and understand and have accepted about where I live, and have appreciated my ability to grow other kinds of plants in lieu of alocasias. So if this doesn't work out, oh god, we just saw a glimpse of moving madness. I'm so sorry. Anyway, but if this doesn't work out, I'm not gonna be heartbroken. It's totally okay. Small update, my big monstera has produced an heir, which I love saying. I think that's so funny. Anyway, this little leaf had popped up. It was back there, but I rotated the plant so that I could see it now, and it just popped up and I didn't even notice that it was happening. And then one day I saw the lime green among the dark green, and there we go. Something small to report on is my Pilea salad bowl. I added another Pilea to it, so hopefully in time it'll get fuller. It looks kind of sparse right now, but this light, it's an east window. It gets like pretty direct light for a good majority of the day, which is shocking to me. I just wasn't expecting that. So the growth is pointed upwards in a lot of places. Okay, you guys, I think that is all I'm going to update you on today. Do stay tuned because I will be doing a houseplant tour sometime in the next month or two, definitely sometime this summer. I am moving in and trying to figure out how I want everything to look, and styling and just all of those things involved, and I want to make sure that it looks a little bit more like a finished product before I'm like, look at my house. If you did like this video and found it entertaining or helpful, or you want to answer any of my questions, definitely comment down below. Anything you want. I would love to talk to you in the comments. And until next time, bye!